Well, if you liked our last segment banter on Central Asian capitals, you're going to love what's coming up next. We've got BTW, Bloomberg This Weekend.
That's right. I'm very excited about it.
I'm here for it. I'm Christina Ruffini. That's David Gura. Yes. And at the end of the table here is Lisa Mateo, who's going to catch us up on some of the stories you might have missed this week. Lisa, what you got? All right,
I got to start with the New York Times because there could be a big celebration this weekend.
Heard about this.
Let's get right
Lisa,
to it.
I know where you're going with this. I'm going to walk away from the table.
At MSG. Clues, they actually point to you-know-who. We're talking about, yes, Taylor Swift, and Travis Kelce. Here's what the sources are telling the Times, okay? They're saying that Swift booked a multi-day event at MSG. They don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, the first night is going to be July 2nd. About 100 people at the Garden.
Okay.
Then the next day, about 1,000 people and possibly some stage performances on top of that. Several members of the Kansas City Chiefs, they've booked hotel rooms around the Times Square area for that weekend, too.
That is good reporting.
So I don't know. No one has confirmed it. It is possible they could maybe get married before, and maybe this is an after party, or who knows. But the thing is, it's a busy time. It's 4th of July weekend. They're going to be shutting down streets. You have the parade of ships. You have World Cup on top of it. So nothing's confirmed, but this could be, I mean, it's something that's been talked about.
Boy, has it been.
I mean, last weekend people were talking about Rhode Island. Like, it's gonna happen last weekend. You know, that's where they were hoping, but it didn't happen. So maybe, I don't know, she loves 4th of July. That's what.
Does she really?
That's one of her favorite
I didn't
holidays.
Know that. Wow. So another funny facet of this article is, I guess, like, she has a plot of like a compound.
Yes.
Someplace outside the city where she sets up a lot of her stage shows and does choreography.
Oh.
Apparently that's like
Look
busy,
at you with your Taylor Swift knowledge.
I'm interested because it
what have you done with David Gura?
It affects me as a New Yorker and as a casual listener to Taylor Swift. But
casual, I love it.
I wish them well.
For what it's worth, I don't buy that this is the ceremony.
You don't
I think like
so?
an after party or reception is much more likely. I just don't think that's the vibe. But you know,
maybe.
What do I know?
She's a Knicks fan. Knicks fan, we found out.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Maybe
Haim sisters were there with her, and
she had good seats. You are
David,
all the
I am
knowledge
concerned
of
at the level of Swiftie knowledge coming from the center of this table right now.
They made those shirts. They made the
shirts were cute. The shirts were cute.
Silk screen them.
Very nice, David.
You're done, Lisa.
Right,
let's move on because you're scaring
me. We don't
me.
want them to learn too much about me.
How about ranch dressing? Are you a fan of ranch dressing?
I'm actually not.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I should say yes and. Sorry.
You know who was a fan? World Cup people from overseas.
This.
Okay, so this is in The Atlantic. It says, what is it about ranch dressing? Well, let me tell you. Okay, so they're traveling, to the U.S. for the World Cup. There's a 24-year-old. Here's what she says. Why did no one tell me ranch sauce is like crack?
Ranch
So
sauce.
the TSA actually posted something, and they said, if you're visiting for a very large sporting event and you happen to discover ranch while you're here, please pack it in your checked bag on the way home. So people are trying to take this back home.
4 ounces or more, you can't take that back. Have a bottle of it.
And did you see Hidden Valley Ranch put out a thing that they're working on TSA compliant ranch packets that you can take? They had, like, this is AI, but we're working on it, we promise.
Are you a ranch fan?
I'm a blue cheese person.
Oh, yeah, I prefer blue cheese.
But
I like the ranch.
I appreciate ranch on some things, and I can appreciate that if you've never had it before, it is pretty solid.
Tart.
It's
tart. Yeah.
Buttermilk, it has a little garlic powder, onion powder, herb spices. You can put it on pizza.
No shade to Hidden Valley, but like people who are new to ranch, there are other better ranches out there.
I didn't know that there are. Yeah. I thought that's the ranch.
I mean, that is the classic, but there's better ones.
There's other
We don't
ranch.
endorse a product on the show.
Never.
But, yeah.
But the reason why they get so excited is because they only get the dry powder. They don't get like the
interesting.
This doesn't exist in Europe?
Because it's hard to send over. So that's the reason they get so excited about it.
It's banned over there. I'm sure there's something.
Maybe they'll go searching for the Hidden Valley Ranch. See if they find it. They've got a few weeks left till the tournament ends.
All right, want to talk dating?
Okay, we can move on. Talk dating, sure.
Dating.
Yeah.
I love this one. Okay, this is from Bloomberg.
Okay.
Gen Z, always about Gen Z, I see lately. They would rather not date than pay $250 for dinner and drinks. Okay, so this
Romance ain't dead, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a Bank of America survey. 51% of Americans 18 to 29 reported spending $0 on dates a month in 2026.
Wow.
It's expensive.
It is really
So are the
expensive.
apps, I guess. Not appetizers, but the applications that they're using.
David Gura, what is happening today? I will say, if I go out on a date with someone and they're not getting a second date, I will insist on splitting the bill.
Oh, interesting.
Because I think it's really...
Is that the tell?
It is a tell.
That's
because
a
I think
sign.
it's
Now
really,
you know.
I think it's really unfair because dinner is so expensive for somebody to have to pay upwards of $200 if I know I'm not going out.
Do you think
with
that's a
them.
widely shared courtesy?
No, I don't.
No. All right.
Because the cost of as women on going on dates is a lot more. We got to do all the products and everything else. Like,
true.
So a lot of people argue the pink tax is offset by guys paying for dinner, which I think there's a fair argument for that. However, listen, times are hard. People do not need to pay for a dinner. They've already suffered through 2 hours having to talk to me. They shouldn't have a financial tax on top of that.
3 hours each day for me.
Christina
And Lisa.
Ruffini, chiming
You're
in.
literally getting paid to be here and put up with me, so hush.
Okay, do we have time for one more?
We have one more, sure.
Okay, one
Make it
more. Okay,
fast.
this is from the Washington Post. For less than $100, I clicked my way toward a college degree in days. Okay, so let me explain this. They're talking about those unaccredited online platforms like Sophia Learning, Study.com, Straight Line. So you can't get a diploma from them, but a lot of colleges' transfer policies allow the credits to transfer toward a degree.
Oh, interesting.
So that's what a lot of people are doing. So this person from the Washington Post, they took a few courses and they found out that only a few hours to complete a course. It costs as little as $17 each. So they're saying a lot of people are catching on and going this route for the more affordable college degree. And there are even so-called tutors you can hire for about $70
They
to
do
complete the
courses for
entire
you.
course
Yeah.
for you.
Yep, saw that coming.
So yeah,
Wow.
it's a new way to get a degree because the cost of college. I mean,
Very expensive.
insane.
believe me,
Yes.
it is
Believe you
not
me.
affordable at this point.
Yeah, have fun with that, you two. My dog's
There
not
you
going to
go.
college,
All
so
right.
we're going to be fine.
We'll work on that.
Thanks,
Brutus.
Lisa.
Thank you very much. Quick reminder here. Be sure to join us on July 4th for a special edition of Bloomberg This Weekend, celebrating America 250. We're going to broadcast live from the Intrepid on the Hudson River in New York from 7 to 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Of course, the invitation is open for Taylor Swift, Mr. Kelsey, to join us if they
The
are
odds
here
of
and
me
would like.
pushing you off the deck of that ship
Very
are not
high.
zero.